everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever found yourself stuck in a loop, replaying a conversation in your head 1,000 times? Or maybe you've spent days, even weeks, planning the perfect way to start a new project, only to realize you haven't actually started anything at all. If this sounds familiar, you, my friend, might be a professional and trust me, I've been the CEO of that club. We tell ourselves we're being thorough, we're being strategic. We call it planning or due diligence, but let's be honest, a lot of the time, it's just a fancy word for being stuck. We're waiting for this magical moment of absolute clarity, this perfect sign from the universe that says, okay, now is the time. Everything is perfect. Go. But what if I told you that clarity isn't something you wait for? What if it's something you create? Today, we're going to talk about breaking free from the paralysis of analysis. The core idea is simple, but it's a game changer. Clarity comes from action, not from thought. You can't think your way into a new reality. You have to act your way into it. Imagine you're standing at the edge of a foggy forest. You can't see the path 10 feet ahead. You could stand there forever, trying to guess where the path goes, worrying about what might be lurking in the fog. Or you could take one small step, and then another. With each step, the fog clears just a little bit, revealing the next part of the path. That's exactly how life works. We spend so much time trying to map out the entire forest from the edge, when all we really need to do is take that first step. So why do we get so stuck in our heads? Well, our brains are wired for survival. They're constantly scanning for potential threats and trying to solve problems before they happen. This is great when a saber-toothed tiger is chasing you, but not so great when you're trying to decide whether to start a YouTube channel or learn a new language. Our brain creates these what-if scenarios. What if I fail? What if people judge me? What if I make the wrong choice? These what-ifs feel very real and very important. So we sit and think, trying to solve every potential problem before it even exists. But here's the secret. Most of these problems are imaginary. They are ghosts created by our own anxiety. The longer we sit and think, until they're so terrifying that doing nothing feels safer than doing anything at all. This is what I call the planning trap. It feels productive, doesn't it? Making lists, creating spreadsheets, watching endless tutorials. You feel like you're moving forward. But are you? Or are you just organizing your fear? Real progress isn't about having the perfect plan. The most successful people I know didn't have it all figured out from the start. They had an idea, a direction, and they just started moving. They learned and adapted along the way. They made mistakes. Oh, yes, lots of them. But each mistake was a lesson. It was feedback. It was a new piece of information that helped them adjust their course. Action is the ultimate data collector. You can't get that data by just thinking. You have to get your hands dirty. Let's try a little thought experiment. Think about something you've been overthinking lately. Maybe it's starting a fitness routine, writing a book, or even just reaching out to an old friend. Now I want you to shrink it. What is the absolute smallest, tiniest, least intimidating first step you could take? If you want to get fit, maybe it's not a full-hour workout. Maybe it's just putting on your workout clothes. That's it. That's the action. Or maybe it's doing 5 push-ups. If you want to write a book, don't think about the whole 300-page manuscript. Just open a document and write 1 sentence. It was a dark and stormy night. Boom, you're a writer. The goal here is to make the first step so ridiculously easy that your brain can't argue with it. You're not committing to run a marathon. You're just tying your shoes. This small action breaks the inertia. It proves to your anxious brain that taking action isn't so scary after all. And once you take that first tiny step, something magical happens. Momentum. One small action makes the next small action a little bit easier. You put on your workout clothes, and suddenly going for a 10-minute walk doesn't seem so bad. You'll write 1 sentence, and maybe another one comes to mind. This is Newton's first law of motion applied to your life. An object in motion stays in motion. Getting started is the hardest part. Once you're moving, it's so much easier to keep going. The fog starts to lift, step by step. You take that walk and realize you actually enjoy being outside. You'll write a paragraph and discover a new idea for your story. This is clarity. It wasn't waiting for you at the starting line. You found it along the way. Another powerful tool to fight overthinking is to embrace the concept of good enough. Perfectionism is the ultimate enemy of action. We wait for the perfect idea, the perfect time, the perfect skills. But perfect is an illusion. It doesn't exist. Striving for perfection is just a way to procrastinate indefinitely. Instead, aim for good enough. Your first draft, won't be perfect. Your first workout will probably be clumsy. Your first video will have bad lighting. So what? It's done. And done is infinitely better than perfect. But non-existent. You can always improve later. You can edit the draft. You can refine your workout form. You can learn about lighting. The key is to get a version 1.0 out into the world. You can't edit a blank page. You can't improve a workout you never did. Think of it like this. You are a scientist, and your life is a laboratory. Every action you take is an experiment. Some experiments will succeed, and some will fail. But there are no real failures, only data. When an experiment doesn't go as planned, you don't sit in the corner and think about how you're a terrible scientist. No. You look at the results. You learn something, and you design a new experiment. Okay, so posting on Instagram at 9 p.m. didn't work. Let's try 7 p.m. tomorrow. This workout routine is too hard. Let's try a different one. This mindset shifts everything. It removes the pressure of having to get it right the first time. There is no right. There is only try, learn, and adjust. It makes the whole process fun. It's a game, a puzzle, an adventure. So let's make a deal. For the next week, I want you to pick one thing you've been over, just one. And I want you to apply the tiny step rule. What is the smallest possible action you can take to move forward on it? Write it down and then just do it. Don't think about step 2 or step 10. Just do step 1. And when you've done it, I want you to come back to this video and leave a comment telling me what you did. Let's create a community of doers, not just thinkers. Let us prove to ourselves that clarity really does come from getting our hands dirty and taking that first foggy step into the unknown. The path will reveal itself. I promise. You just have to be brave enough to start walking. It's time to stop thinking and start doing. Thanks so much for watching. If this video helped you, give it a like. And do you not forget to subscribe for more tips on living a more intentional and active life. You've got this. Now go take that first step. See you in the next video.